Ganduje and Kwankwaso, who are both past governors of Kano State, have been at each other's necks for some time now. In fact, it was reported that Tinubu summoned the both of them to a meeting, and according to this particular meeting, did not end well at all because someone threatened to slap another person. The meeting did not end well, and the fight and the dragging still goes on. Before we go into the details of today's news, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please make sure you subscribe. Turn on the post notification bell so that you can be the first person to get notified whenever we upload another video. Give this video a massive thumbs up so that it gets recommended to other YouTube viewers all around the world. Lastly, leave your opinions in the comment section below. Without further ado, let's delve right into the details of today's news. Ganduje confused, my political son that can't look at me directly, says Kwankwaso. Presidential candidate of the New Nigeria People's Party (NNPP) and former governor of Kano State, Senator Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, has called the bluff of the immediate past governor of Kano State, Abdullahi Ganduje, who said he would have slapped him at the presidential villa, describing Ganduje as a person who was confused while making the slapping remarks. I heard that Ganduje, said he would have slapped me, but I'm here. He was just confused. These are all my boys politically. They can't even look at me straight on the face. If we meet, he was in a confused state when he said that these my political boys, if they see me, they lower their gaze, Kwankwaso said. He told the BBC Hausa service in an interview monitored on Saturday morning that he met with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for about 2 hours at the presidential villa and was able to convince him on the alleged land deals and other infractions of the erstwhile Ganduje administration in Kano State, adding that the president was so surprised with the revelations. He alleged that Ganduje had, among others, allocated lands at the Kano race course to his friends and family members, a development that now made it hard for people who wanted to indulge in sporting activities and other exercises to find a place. According to him, even the Eid praying ground, where Muslims converged to pray during Salah, was not spared by Ganduje, who had allegedly allowed shops to be built around the holy place where the emir and many other important dignitaries had prayed, thereby compromising the security of the Eid prayer ground. Kwankwaso disclosed that there were possibilities that the Tinubu administration may engage some of them from the opposition in his government and did not rule out if he may eventually make it in the forthcoming ministerial list of the new administration. We all know that if you've been following the news closely, Tinubu met with Kwankwaso when he was in France for a month. During that visit to France, he met with Kwankwaso, and a lot of things were discussed, among which was the fact that, let me backtrack a little bit. Before, you all know that immediately Tinubu won the election, immediately was announced the winner. He said that he was going to have an all-inclusive government, an all-inclusive administration, which means that is going to include other opposition parties, that is, people that are willing to work with him. He said that, and I feel this is why he had that meeting with Kwankwaso in France, and the meeting was said to be about how Rabiu Kwankwaso was going to work with Tinubu in his administration. We don't know which post Tinubu is going to give to Rabiu Kwankwaso yet, but according to those were the topics discussed at this particular meeting, and Rabiu Kwankwaso has just confirmed, the news as well, that he is possibly going to be considered for a ministerial position in Tinubu's administration. And of course, I believe Kwankwaso is going to accept, this offer if eventually Tinubu offered to give him a ministerial position in his administration. And also, these conflicts between Kwankwaso and Ganduje didn't just start yesterday. By the way, Ganduje took over from Kwankwaso. Kwankwaso was the governor of Kano State before Ganduje, and now the the power in the state has shifted back to the NMPP. Rabiu Kwankwaso is from the NMPP party, and now it has gone back, to the NMPP party. And allegedly, Ganduje was said to have even sold a university, a state university for that matter. He has reportedly sold the university. He has sold land, to his family members, to his relative, which is why this new governor, who is now ruling Kano State, have decided to demolish every structures that was allocated by Ganduje. I feel that Ganduje felt that, during the regime of Buhari, he was really close to Buhari. He was close to Abuja. He was one of, those that were rumored to have, belonged in this very like closely knitted cabal during Buhari's regime in Abuja. We all saw what happened during the inauguration day. Ganduje felt like he still belongs in the cabal since it's still APC, APC. He does not know that power has shifted from the north to the western part of the country. He wanted to go and, seat himself in the VVIP lounge where Tinubu was sitting, but he was said to have, ordered back to go and sit with the rest of to go and sit where the rest of the governors were seated. He felt that since I'm close with Buhari when he was the president, I still belong in the VVIP, but he was disappointed. I feel that Ganduje felt that, I belong in the VVIP. I can do and undo. I have the federal power. I can do whatever I want to do and go scot free with it. And I feel this is how, the conflict between Kwankwaso and Ganduje generated from. You guys, let me have your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think about this? Subscribe if you haven't. I will see you in my next video. Don't forget also to give this video a massive thumbs up. Bye for now.